What's up, bruh?
Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. We are playing the match play today. This is going to be a good one. Have a good round today. And this shot is fading a little bit. That should do nicely. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Taking this one with the 8-iron. And as he sets this one up, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got a very long putt to deal with here. And this fella has a long putt in his future. Let's see what he does. Oof. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. I'm liking what you're throwing down here. You're one up after the first hole. Okay, 11th hole here, and we got a par 5. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. Oh, I think this one's going to chase out a bit further. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And he might roll this into the rough. All right, he rolled that one into the second cut. I don't know if this one has enough from the rough. This one's about 195 out. Pretty sure we're heading to the bunker here. Let's see how he does from the green side bunker. Oh my, is he going to get this one to go down? And let's get out of this beach here. Good job out of the sand. Well done. All square after that hole. Okay, we're now on the 12th. We got a par 3 coming up. This is an 8-iron. Oh, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Oh, come on. And this putt's going to put him one up. Okay, he's got that one to go, and that will win the hole. That hole was a bit of a loss. Let's make up for it on the next one, maybe.
What's up, viewer?
All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4.
We down by one already.
All right, let her fly. Let's see it. Oh, dear. Look at that go. This one's about 130 yards out. The approach is heading a bit to the right. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. And the approach heading to the left. And that approach was a bit wayward. Oh, nice. That was almost in. Good chip. Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. And he's staring this one down, trying to save his par. And that hole's halved. And now the par 4, 14th. Okay, let's send it. And this will be his second shot. Going with the hybrid. All right, we got an elevated green. Might need some more club. Ooh, would you look at that? He just went ahead and chipped it in there. Wow. All right, and you've got this to have the hole. Well, this has my attention. Oh, that was almost in. And after that one, your friend is 2 up for the match. And now on to number 15. This one's a par 3. Well, looking forward to this hole. A little bit of fade on this one. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Nice chip, fantastic. And he needs this next putt to send things into Dormy.
What is the per prop? What is the per prop? What is the per prop? What is the per prop?
And he
What is the
manages
per
to
prop?
get that one to go for the
What is the per prop?
And your opponent is 3 up after that one. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th.
They don't want you to go outside.
Fairway for sure. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Oh yeah, that's a sweet spot there. That's yeah, you launched it. Okay, this shot's about 145 from the pin. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. That's safe. He's got 15 feet to the cup. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Oh. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. And this one's going a bit to the right. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. And if he can drain this, it'll be for par. Well, that's too bad. Your friend will finish this match at 3 up, and you couldn't beat them today, but maybe next time. All right, that's going to do it for me, and just want to thank you again for playing the game.
Game, bro.
We'll see you soon.
Watch, you know. Y'all want to play again? Play again.
And it's a big hello to you from me, John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Just the front 9 of this course today. All right, let's go. Full send. Here we go. Okay, let's see what you do here. Let's go. Pound this one out there. This one's looking okay off the tee. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin. Good shot out there. Nicely played. All right. Let's see how he deals with this one in the sand. He's going to want to make this 10-foot putt. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And the putt drops, and he's out of here. Here we go. This is for birdie. And the first hole of this match results in, well, everybody being all square. right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. Looks like the sand coming up. Well, let's see what you got. Looking good off the tee.
I love playing golf, smoking a bowl. I got somebody watching me.
Here's our second shot on hole number 2. All right, this is his second. And I don't think there's enough on this one from the sand. This putt is insanely long. I kind of feel bad for the guy, really. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, almost in there. And this putt drops, you can go one up. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Oh, that could have been a birdie. And this putt from 4 feet. Got to get this one in if you want to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. The third hole on this one, it's a par 3. And, well, we just saw a hole-in-one. I mean, would have been nicer if that was you. But he had a very nice shot. I hope you congratulate him. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Come on, kick right, come on. And moving along, next hole coming up. And here we go, par 4, fourth hole, let's go. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Good shot. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Ooh, a little bit of a fade on that shot. All right, we'll take that. This one might be a little long. All right, he's got this for birdie. It's breaking to the left, I think. And he's done well to get that one in the cup. That's for birdie. Here's a 7-foot putt. And that hole will be halved. Time for the 5th hole, and we got a par 4 ahead of us. All right, let's go. Good shot. Okay, this one's around 160 yards from the pin. Decent approach there. Okay, second shot for him on this one. pitching wedge. And this putt for the birdie. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Oh, no. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. All right, for the par. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. Okay, safely home with that putt. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And it's a par 4 here on the 6th. Tee shot's looking decent. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. Well, that won't do, will it? And the ball is below your feet as we set up here. Just want you to know you might want to compensate. I don't think you're going to like this. And from 115 yards out, let's see what he does here. Yeah, we'll take that. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. Oh, that's close. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. And if he sinks this, the hole will be halved. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, we have a par 3 here on the 7th. And here's a look at their 5-iron. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. There it is. You're gonna like that, won't you? This one's for birdie. Oh. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. This one's breaking left to right. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. And now this from 4 feet. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. And that hole will be halved. And now the 8th hole, we got a par 4. Okay, full sand. Let's go. This drive is moving. Got about 125 to the pin. Ooh, the shot's fading a little bit. Great work there. That's a great approach. This one's about 8 feet from the cup. And this will have the hole if you sink this. And that hole will be halved. Now the par 4 ninth. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Nicely done. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's got around 215 yards to the pin. This is leaning to the right. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the ninth. Nice stroke. We're on the green. All right, let's see what he can do from the greenside bunker. Uh-oh, look at this. Oh, and they get it to drop, holing it out on their last hole of the round. And this one is over. I had an enjoyable time with you today. Even though you didn't win, that's all right by me. We'll regroup, and maybe next time you'll end up on top. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right? big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. And just half a round of golf today, playing the back nine. Here we go. Let's do it. Nice drive, just striping it. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, too bad. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. I think this one's going left to right. Okay, this putt's for your par. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that putt'll drop. And everybody's all square after that first hole. All right, let's see what happens on hole number 11. Whoops. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Second shot here on the 11th. Well, it wasn't your best swing. Okay, and that one will just barely make its way into the light rough. Oh, how are you? And we're green side. He's in the rough. Well judged on that one. And will it drop? He needs this to go to save par. Okay, need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. Oh man, you launched that. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. All right, second shot on the 12th. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Okay, we're nestled on into this green side rough, it would appear. Oh, he almost dropped the chip. Okay, this will save your par. Let's go. That's gonna do just nicely. He's got about a 3-footer here. And that'll drop. Okay, that hole's gonna be halved. And let's see what happens here on the 13th hole. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. This gives a good look at the green from here below us. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Oh, that'll save you some strokes, won't it? Chipping it in there for par. Nice work. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. And yep, that's in there. He's going to win this hole. And after that hole, your friend is 1 up for the match. All right, the par 4 14th is next. All right, let's send this ball away. And from the greenside rough. Let's see what happens. He's in the greenside rough. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Amazing. This one's about 7 feet away. And that hole will be halved. And here is the par 3 15th. Have a good tee shot. Well, this is how his putt is shaping up. Yeah, he's way out there. You've got this putt to win the hole. This one goes right, and then it goes left. I don't know. Do you split the difference here and just hit it straight? Up to you. And here's his look at par. And now this is your look at a putt to have the hole. And that hole's halved. Now for number 16, and this one's a par 5. So this tee shot should work. All right, give this a rip. There we go. Nice contact on that one. Well, you caught a good bounce on the downslope. Let's see if this chases out. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And we got about 225 yards to go from here. This might find some trouble. Oh, I wish that went for you. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. I think this starts off pretty straight and then takes a bit of a left turn. Oh, almost had the birdie there. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. And that putt will go for eagle. All right, well, didn't really get much on that hole. Let's try this next one. All right, next one up is number 17. This one's a par 4. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Unlucky. Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. I think this one's coming up short from the rough. And we are back in the fairway. Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. And this next putt to win the match. And I think this one's breaking to the left. All right, now that you've given that putt to your opponent on the other end there, we're done here. And this match is over. Your friend actually winds up winning at 3 up. Well, maybe next time you'll turn the tables. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad.
All right, dear viewers, that's all for now. I appreciate y'all watching. God bless. Love y'all. Thank God for y'all. Appreciate y'all watching the stream. You know, I was thinking about maybe playing some Diablo 2, starting off maybe. I don't know. I got to get on there and figure out what I want to do. But if I decide to play Diablo 2, I'll be streaming there too, so you can see me there. Have a good evening and God bless. Thanks for watching. Peace.